Sure. Protesters have largely gone home this morning. Several hundred did camp out overnight on the roadway, but with rain coming, they have since returned home and police have reopened all of the roads around the government complex. The strike is very small. It's just social workers. It looks like most people went back to work today. Central is open for business. However, protesters did get a big PR win this morning with the release of Joshua Wong from prison. If you remember, Joshua Wong was the face of 2014's democracy protests. He's been in and out of prison for leading them in the past few years. He did go back to prison in May after losing an appeal. And now this morning he's pledged to rejoin protesters. So that's a real win for them.
Okay, a bit of a boost then there for the demonstrators. But meanwhile, Erin, the Hong Kong's chief executive on Sunday, apologised for the proposed extradition bill, said she would suspend it. But that didn't seem to be enough at the time. Our people, the protests so far are easing. But do you think this is over, this crisis?
No, it's far from over. Carrie Lam's apology was not received very well. It was very stilted. I think it was really too little, too late. People were very angry at her. Last night, they were chanting for her to step down. The protest, in fact, has turned as much against the extradition bill as it is against her. Whether or not she will step down remains to be seen. If she did, it would leave a political power vacuum in Hong Kong. A lot of analysts say she likely will step down at some point, but it will be in a year or two, so Beijing can save face. However, she may, refer the bill to a law committee to review it as a way of, quelling the political problems here and giving herself a little bit of breathing room.
And finally, Erin, as you were saying there, you were out among the protesters on Sunday. We're being told by the organisers of the demonstrations 2 million of Hong Kong's 7 million inhabitants took part. They seem to have come from all walks of life.
Yes, they really did. A lot of protesters I spoke to were actually there for the first time. You saw a lot of parents coming with their teen children. They were really worried about basically on Wednesday what happened to many young protesters, many students, where they were fired on by police with rubber bullets and tear gas and pepper spray. I think those images really shocked a lot of Hong Kongers who are usually very apolitical. But they want to protect students and they want to protect their rights. But yeah, yesterday, a lot of kids, a lot of families, really from all over the economic spectrum came out and marched together.